Turn it on. Let's hoop it up. It's Sunday night. We got next. You don't want to run and gun with us. Watch this. Oops, you missed it. Round my back, then. Whoa. Here we go again. Your leg ain't strong enough. Your wind ain't long enough. Get up. Get down. Get your hoops on Sunday night. ACC's best hoop. That's right. Coast to coast. Light it up with the best of the ACC. Hand up. ACC. Sunday night.
One of the reasons we're playing them is because we believe that they're the type of team that if we make the NCAA tournament, we could play, not in a first round, but even a third round game. You know, they're teams from conferences that don't usually get the notoriety like ours are now making, you know, they're making it really far in the NCAA tournament, and Dayton is that type of program and that type of team.
Mike Krzyzewski, his 28th season overall, his 23rd year at Duke Enshrined. As a member of basketball's Hall of Fame, will this lineup produce his 4th national championship? Daniel Ewing, Chris Duhon, Casey Sanders, the lone senior, J.J. Redick, and Shavlik Randolph are both freshmen. And our Marshall Moe, boarded by Sanders, pretty active here in the first half. It was Sanders a year ago who said after they lost to Florida State down at Tallahassee, J.J. Redick here. A bucket inside the arc. One good hand, he could have thrown it down. Now it gets noisy. Redick drives on it. Scoops and scores! J.J. Redick.
Redick has already attempted two two-pointers tonight, making that number 12 and number 13 on the year. He's not really a two-point shooter.
How smooth is he? Three-time Virginia Player of the Year. Off to him, 4-3 from close to 30.
You cannot be serious. You cannot be serious.
From between the circles.
Wow. A little bit, and as he drives to the basket, you expect him to stand out there and shoot the three. That is really a good move in going to the basket. Now he's going to shoot a three. Now watch how far away from the basket he is. You cannot be serious, and that is a contested three. Wow. What range. I mean, you can't guard that. You cannot play any better defense against that three-point shot than Dayton just did, and he nailed it.
In terms of three-point marksmanship, how about this? Watch me, folks, back home. From 30, 4-3, and the Duke lead. Outside the arc, make it 1 for 12.
And Dayton made their first, so they've missed their last 12 attempts from beyond the three-point line.
Let it really miss it.
I mean, that was almost a layup for him.
8 for J.J. Redick.
Not too shabby. See, a guy like Redick, the way he shoots the ball, Paul, he ought to not get a point if he touches any rim at all. You go to basketball camps with coaches, and they like to play that game with you. You know, it only counts if you miss the rim.
Could have been coached by his dad, Ken, who played a couple of years at Ohio Wesleyan.
See, in the game in camp, that wouldn't count as hitting the rim. We're not playing that game there.
Another ovation for J.J. Redick. Again, just a freshman, and only his 7th college game, but he is going to be popular here in Cameron. Talent. A year ago, Mike Dunleavy, National Player of the Year, and Jason Williams, but placed in the talent like of J.J. Redick. Huh. An incredible gunner. It's 40-25. Wow. Time of year with the students gone, many fans from here in Durham get to come inside Cameron and see the Duke team for the first time. I guess many are saying here at the half, did you see what I saw in J.J. Redick? This kid is a freshman, and he can shoot.
Now he comes in averaging 3 threes per game for the Duke Blue Devils, but he fooled the Dayton Flyers tonight. He scored 2 two-pointers, one on this drive to the basket before he started unleashing. You can't really tell from here, but he's about 35 feet away. Drills it, then he gets the open shot in transition from the corner. Then you just don't think you got to go out that far to guard a guy. 3 threes in the game today, that meets his average. Teammates were actually a little late catching up with him.
High screen by Randolph. Look at the players that they have had to replace. Jay Williams. Guy like J.J. Redick from one J to another. That is his 4th three-point field goal.
Redick does a great job getting himself set to shoot that shot. at how J.J. Redick is going to do this. Here's Redick over here. He is going to come across and go off a couple of screens, and as he gets into this area right here where he shoots it, watch him set his feet. That's the key. Just rubs himself off, catches it, immediately has his feet and his body turning to the basket.
City of Cincinnati, where earlier this morning, Riverfront Stadium came down. And J.J. Redick is going to bring down the roof tonight and this to itself.
Duke has now made its last 7 3-point attempts after missing its first 4, and J.J. Redick just on fire. He's hit his last 5 threes. J.J. Redick does a great job coming off the screens and very quickly gets himself set, gets his feet set, gets himself turned to the basket. This match out here with Wallaskowski matched up against Dante Jones.
Ruan holds it. It nears 10. Redick, so effective in the first half, and here a huge bucket in the second.
Set so quickly.
Said 25, actually 23 for J.J. Redick. That man, a freshman in just his 7th college contest, J.J. Redick from Roanoke, Virginia. What a spectacular shooter he is.
Well, it's not just his shooting ability. He's got 6 assists on the evening tonight, and certainly he can hit the long jump shot, but he has shown the ability tonight. If you get out and try to guard that 3-point shot, he can go by you. But of course, the thing that sets the table is his ability to catch the ball, turn to the basket quickly, and knock in the long, long jumper.
Dan, he missed his first 2 shots in this game and then proceeded to drill his next 8, including that scoop shot, and then one from 30 feet. That game will be played in the University of Dayton Arena.
And in Dwayne Wade, Marquette has one of the country's top players.
25 points, this to make it 26, along with, as Dan continues to point out, those 5 assists. Under the rock, they have staved off Dayton and won again to remain undefeated at 7-0, 85-74 here in Durham. Once up 23, it wasn't easy down the stretch. Duke now at 7-0 and Dayton at 7-3 tonight on ACC Sunday Night Hoops.